Hey folks, it's old Texas Paul. Old Marjorie Taylor Greene's running her sewer mouth again. Take a look at this. I'll see you on the other side.
And I'm going to tell you something right now. Joe Biden should be impeached. And I'm also going to add, so should Nancy Pelosi. She should be. Any woman that will ignore the intelligence reports and ignore that the Capitol that there's going to be problems on January 6th, that's not President Trump's fault. That is no one else's fault but hers. And it falls squarely on her shoulders.
Yeah. Dumbass says that President Biden should be impeached. Doesn't give a reason why. It doesn't matter because, they're Republicans. It's not like they govern or do anything by the book or by regulations. It's just that Mango Mussolini was impeached for trying to withhold arms and stuff for, extort the Ukraine. So, I guess they got to try to get even or something. I don't know. Some childish bullshit like that. But then she says Speaker Pelosi should be impeached because of January 6th. Well, folks, I realize you have jobs and shit to worry about and things to do. I get that. I really get that. I do. So you probably don't know who controls the Capitol Police. But you know who should know? A congressman. A congressman. Marjorie Taylor Greene is intentionally standing there, lying out her fucking ass, telling you that Nancy Pelosi was responsible for January 6th and not that piece of crap, sorry shitbag of a human being, Donald Trump, who sent all those people we know from the January 6th hearings that he knew were armed, told him to go to the Capitol, tried to go to the Capitol himself, intentionally started that damn riot, and was intentionally trying to engage in a coup, was intentionally trying to keep the electoral votes from being certified. He did it all on purpose. But that was not Nancy Pelosi's fault. Nancy Pelosi doesn't control the Capitol Police. The Speaker hasn't controlled the Capitol Police for years. They're controlled by the Capitol Police Board. And you know who knows that? Congressman. And somebody try to tell me what Marjorie Taylor Greene does for a living again. This is why I hate Republicans. This is why I hate Republicans. Because either way, she's insulting you. She's insulting you. Either she knows who controls the Capitol Police, and she knows who is responsible for the Capitol Police not just splitting heads and shooting the shit out of those terrorists on January 6th, or she doesn't know. Either way, she's insulting you. She's either not doing her job and insulting you, or she is just flat out lying to you because she thinks, you're too busy to know. Well, I'm here to tell you, folks, Nancy Pelosi doesn't control the Capitol Police. Donald Trump sent those armed rioters to the Capitol. He's responsible for it. It's his crime. He was trying to engage in a coup. He was trying to stay in office when he knew he lost. Everyone around him had told him he lost. He's a shitbag. And as far as impeaching Joe Biden, for what? Securing our country? Increasing our support in NATO? Growing NATO? Shutting Putin down? Making Putin look like a frickin' buffoon in Ukraine? I mean, Jesus Christ. Before he invaded Ukraine, everybody was like, ooh, Russia, don't want to go to war to Russia. Now they look like frickin' clowns. Clowns. We get to see how corrupt and disgustingly ill-equipped their military is, how poor their military leadership is. God, even Erdogan, sat there and made Putin wait for a meeting. I mean, Jesus, the Russians Putin has screwed Russia and their place in the world. Nobody's afraid of Russia anymore. Folks, Marjorie Taylor Greene is a disgusting filth bag that needs to be removed from office. And I'm telling you, Marcus Flowers is the man to do it. You need to support him. You need to send him a ton of money. You need to volunteer for him so that you save his campaign money. Phone bank for him. Knock on doors. Everything you can do. But that lousy piece of crap, Marjorie Taylor Greene, has to go. She has to go. She's a slob. She's a complete piece of human filth. I hate to just talk that way about another human being, but she is just disgustingly anti-government. She impedes our government functioning normally. She's a complete waste. She needs to be removed from any reins of power and thrown on the scrap heap. She is just useless, a worthless human being. Love you guys. Old Texas Paul out.